Hey everybody, it's just me again. I figured I'd shoot the video now while it's quiet, but everybody wanted to know about how this all started in my childhood and everything else. Well, I already touched on my mom and I when she had agoraphobia and hadn't left the house in a while, so I'm not really going to go back that far. As for how the eating disorder started, my grandma, you're fat, nobody's going to love you, you're gross, lose weight. Every time I went over to see her, I had weight loss drinks and this. Till Mom found out, and, well, I never went over to Grandma's again. I guess that kind of always played in the back of my head, in a way, maybe. Kind of stayed there in the foreground. Then, high school. So we'll start with high school. High school rolls around, and Mom had done damage to her legs, so she had to go do some training programs in Seattle, and we moved to Federal Way. I had a lot of friends, tons of friends, but then, there's those other kids who, why are you friends with her? She's fat. She's fat. Why are you friends with her? She's fat, she's ugly, that didn't help any, Then my friends were like telling me, you're not fat, don't worry about it, just ignore them, Then we moved. Mom ended up getting a job that she retired from now at Keyport. And we moved back here. School was okay. Again, the same thing. You're fat, whatever. So I would say that's when the eating disorder started. I got pretty bad. I wasn't real bad. Well, yeah, I was, actually. I was down to 72 pounds. I ended up being hospitalized. At first, like most, I lied about it. Mom would ask, well, why are you in the bathroom all the time? Well, I'm sick. I don't feel well. My stomach hurts. The doctors at that time didn't know much about eating disorders, so they just thought maybe I had the flu or a stomach ache, until it got to the point where I was down to like 71 pounds. And, they were starting to ask questions. That's when I told my mom and the doctors the truth. I'm getting picked on at school about being fat and ugly, and, Grandma says nobody's going to like me or love me if I'm fat. Nobody wants a fat kid around. They got me better. Medicines, IV bags, things like that. I went back to school, but, I dropped out. I'll admit it, I dropped out. I went back to college, and I got my adult high school diploma when I was, I think, 21. I made the dean's list and the honor roll. I was so proud of myself. Everything was going good. I made high grades, honor roll, got a job as a server, serving court orders and stuff. Well, I started working out. I bought a bike. I wanted to lose a few pounds. But guess what? That ED thing, like the devil on one side and the good guy on the one side. The devil on one side is going, come on, we won't go very far. We'll just push it just enough to lose weight, and that's it. Then there's the good side going, that's not going to happen. And guess what? It didn't. It did for a while. I didn't listen. I ate healthy, salads, chicken, things like that, healthy stuff. Well, I wasn't losing weight fast enough. So guess what? Went back to, instead of throwing up, just not eating, all the time. Sort of intermittent fasting, and keeping my calories down to, I think it was, God, I'm trying to remember, because I don't want to lie. I think I kept my calorie intake down to like 600 or something. And then after a few months, it sort of dropped off. I ended up in the hospital again with pancreatitis, low weight, low potassium, low blood sugar, all that good stuff. Got me better. Got out. Went back to work. And guess what, folks? 4 years later, I fractured my arm. And I couldn't use it, to exercise or do anything, so I started gaining weight. And I'm like, I can't do, I don't want to get, people were actually telling me, you're gaining weight, you're gaining weight. Are you gaining weight? Your face is looking a little fat. And, so guess what? Instead of not eating, I ate, but I restricted it to 300 calories a day. And look at me now. Now, did I see a problem with it? No. Everybody, oh, you're looking, but then the problem was I was getting these messages. On this side of the room, I'm getting, you look amazing, all that weight loss, my God. And then on the other side, I'm getting, you're looking a little sick, looking a little pale. But yet, the ED voice is like eating up all that praise and kicking out all that other stuff. So I'm just not listening. And this is what happened. I don't want this to happen to anybody. Eating is good. And I'm now finding that out. I am trying so many different foods. It's not, tonight, I haven't had a Philly beef and steak sub in like ages. Okay, it's like been 10 years because I've been afraid to eat it. I'm eating one tonight live for you guys. For you. Look, I'm not perfect. I'm going to trip up, fail up, and I'm going to say it. Fuck up. Sorry, if you don't like that word, I'm sorry. I'll never use it again. But it's going to happen. Because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, I'm going to be so perfect for you people. Because you know what? That doesn't help the other people fighting. Because you know what? Then they're going to lie. If you have ED right now, do not lie to anybody. Go to your family, your friends, your doctor. Tell anybody. Get what you need done now. Tonight, for you who are suffering, eat with me. I don't care if it's a bowl of soup, bowl of ramen. I don't care if you're eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with me or a salad. It is something. Fuel your body. Like my mom said, your body's like a gas tank. If you run out, you die. Don't die. Live. I'm doing this for my mother. Oh, and my future child, if I could get back that far, I would kick her ass and say, don't do this. Look at me now. Look at your future self. You're going to die. I love you guys. For the new subscribers, thank you. For the old ones, I love you guys. If there's anything I haven't touched on, let me know. Oh, my real name is Terry Windham, and I am 49 or 48. I was born in 1969. You'll have to add that up. I'm trying to forget. Night, guys.